If you take a look back at how many young people voted in the last election, it's actually a pretty depressing picture. Fewer than half of 18 to 24-year-olds turned out on election day, and young women were even less likely to vote. But despite all that, it's not as if our generation don't care. Every day we're tweeting, we're blogging, and we're debating about the issues that matter to us. But my generation has little ability to influence politics. Our voices are rarely heard in the news, and our opinions, they're actually largely ignored. So we figured the smart thing to do would be to effectively build our own social network, our own community, to amplify the ideas and views young people share every day with each other. We designed the site for mobile first and gave our designers and developers a simple brief. Make it beautiful and make it easy to use, whatever device you're on. And it works like this. On the home screen, there are 4 main buttons. Hot topics, where people can choose to engage in debates about things like votes at 16, the Scottish referendum, or equality.
Earlier this week, it was revealed that there's going to be a leaders' debate. The leaders from all the main political parties fighting for a vote in the general election will be able to debate the issues that we care about.
Open Mic is exactly that, a place where users can let rip about absolutely anything that gets them going.
I'm Caitlin, and I trust the police. That seems pretty odd in these times, right? But I think that the more that we promote the hatred of the police, the more it becomes us and them.
Young girls on our streets are being harassed by older men and don't feel safe within their communities.
Thank you to everybody else posting in videos. I've learned a lot of other people's concerns, issues.
We've created an SUBC newsfeed with shareable content young people might find interesting and relevant. And stand-ups. This is where users get to see their own profile grow. All their posts are in one place.
Just a quick one from me, and not about politics either. This is actually just a clip of me basically talking about me and my partner. I'm really, really happy, and I really love my partner. And he goes to uni next week, and I said goodbye to him today, and I cried because I'm an idiot.
What they're basically doing is building their own blog. They can also view what other people are posting and comment or share it.
We sent a team of our stand-uppers to the conferences where they filed their own pieces each day, going around behind the scenes, talking about what they were interested in. And they were a great success because it gives it a fresh opinion, it gives it a different look and a whole different perspective. And some of these guys have just been fantastic, the stuff they've done. So we've ended up having them on the channel as newspaper reviewers and pundits contributing to other stories and debates around the Labour leadership. And it just gives us a different perspective, and it gets us away from the sort of same old voices.
Part of the objective of SUBC is to see a big increase in the numbers of young people registering to vote. The rules for individual registration changed this year, and it could mean college students slipping through the net when they leave home. We've added a direct link to the government's new site so people can get signed up. And for school-age students, a lack of political education is a common complaint. So we developed a Key Stage 5 learning zone using Sky's top journalists as part of a teacher's resource.
Some people call you guys the selfie generation, or it might as well be the selfish generation, because the politicians can rely on you to be apathetic, not to vote, not to care about the big political issues of the day. I think that is profoundly wrong.
This is just the start. We want as many young people as possible to use our site and to use us to amplify their voices as we head into the general election and beyond.
I believe that public transport should be free up to the age of 18.
I personally don't want to buy a house. I never want to own a house. To me, owning a house is a very silly idea.
The youth can continue to feel worthless and in depression, so the government needs to create more jobs with a sense of purpose and progression. Tuna James, stand up and be counted.